eBay allows you to create variation listings. A variation listing is a listing that allows the buyer to select a specific variant of the same item. For example, you could sell a t-shirt in various sizes and colors. This type of listing would allow the buyer to select the size and color they need without having to look for a different listing altogether. To list a variation group using an eBay configurator, you must specify what makes each item different from the rest of the items in the group. It may be a variation of size, color, material, or even brand. This is done by adding a variation specific to a configurator. To assign variation specifics to an eBay configurator, go to Settings, Configurators, eBay, and click the button in the Variations column next to the configurator you want to edit. To add a new variation specific, click the Add New button, then type the name of the specific in the first column. This is the name of the option, for example, size, and it will be displayed next to the drop-down selector on the eBay listing. The Extended Property column allows you to map a variation specific to a Linnworks extended property. Once mapped, the configurator will pull the value of that extended property from the stock item you are listing and assign it to the eBay variation specific that it's mapped to. If the item you are listing doesn't include an extended property that you define on this screen, the default value will be used instead. Some variation items may not look different from each other regardless of variant the user chooses. For example, all the size variations on a listing for brown shoes will all look the same regardless of the size. So that you don't show identical images multiple times on a variation listing, tick the Don't Use Variation Pictures button. This will instruct the configurator to only show the images assigned to the variation group SKU. When listing a variation item, the title of the variation group is usually displayed on the listing. If you have saved another title to the variation group as an extended property, you can choose it here. Once you have finished setting up your variation specifics, click on the Save button to save the changes. If you want to save these variation specific settings to multiple configurators, click the downwards arrow next to the Save button and click Save to Multiple.